Our speech this evening is
Chores.
Chores give kids bores. Chores give kids bores by Juhi Desai.
Check. No. That is the answer you would get if you are a parent asking your child to do their chores. Whether you call it chores or housework, kids absolutely despise it. I used to feel the same way at one time, but now I've changed. Kids think that doing chores is a waste of time. This attitude doesn't let them realize that it is actually very helpful to do them. Let's march back into the past, when I used to think, as many kids do today. When I came back from school every day, all I wanted to do was plop onto the couch, put my feet up to watch TV or read a book. Nobody could get me up from my place on the couch. Yes, none of you. Because of my laziness, I had one trait that made me... So because of my laziness, I never, ever cleaned my room. It was a huge mess. I want you to imagine a desk near the side of the door and paper scattered all over the top. Beneath that desk, there were pencil shavings on the floor, and on the shelf of the desk was 2 or 3 books open. Then there was my closet, just as messy. It was open with clothes that were unfolded all over the floor. This was my room. And though it bothered me that it was very untidy, I was just too lazy to ever clean it up. Then, one day, I could not find a very, very important paper for school, and I was searching everywhere for it. But it was just too difficult to find through my messy room. So I went to my mom, and she said, for help, and she said, you know what, you need to become more organized. She refused to help me. Oh no, this was horrible for me. I was in a horrible situation. I did not know what to do. I was very confused. Then it hit me. It was time that I became more organized. So I went to my room, and one by one I picked up papers and filed them away neatly. Eureka! There it was, my paper. I was so happy that day. Now I knew that organization was the missing piece to my puzzle. So overall, chores were very important to do, though I didn't realize that. And so from that day onward, I did everything very neatly, made sure every chore was done, and the house was always spick and span. Now I knew that there are many benefits in doing chores. For example, you are taking a step towards independence. And it's really important to be independent in your future, because otherwise you wouldn't know how to manage yourself or your belongings. So I also learned how to be organized, as you learned through my situation with my desk and room. And that was a very, very important skill that I didn't know and I never realized. And I'm so glad that I know that today, because now I am the neatest person. I know where everything is. In fact, if my family loses something, they come to me to find it. Now I knew that chores were important, and it's important to do it. But it's not that you do the chores. It's do the chores with a good attitude. That's what's important. As the saying goes, work is worship.
Thank you, Juhi.